dog days of summer. The water's warming up, fish are pressured, and they're just not biting. So how do you get them to bite so you've got dinner back at camp? Well, I'm going to share my favorite rig that will hook you fish. I guarantee it. So get in on this episode of Tailwaters.
Hey friends, welcome back to Tailwaters. It's getting to be late summer, and that means the fishing is getting pressured up in the mountains and maybe some of your favorite lakes. So what do? How do you avoid that skunk when some of your favorite watering holes or maybe those inlets that are just getting absolutely hammered every day by fishermen that are maybe going up during the middle of the week when you can only go on the weekend? Today's episode, I'm going to give you a guaranteed rig. It's going to make sure you put fish in the boat, in the basket, and on your grill at campsite. All right, let's get into it.
Just love that blue sky or the cloud. Look at that. Isn't that something? Beautiful day. You on? Who's got the net? Uh-oh. That's a nice fish, P. Oh, that's a nice one.
Wow, look at that one.
Yeah, you got it. Want to come out and get your hands wet? Check him out. Oh, that's a nice fish. That might be the fish of the day.
Let's see, Sophie.
Don't lose him. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. Oh, that's a nice fish. All right. Catching dinner. Is that a keeper? Should we keep it for dinner?
I don't know.
Or do you want to let it go? You get your hands wet? Should we let this one go?
Pretty tiny.
Get the net wet and come up. Let me get my hands wet. Okay.
There we go. Look at that.
Monster.
Monster fish.
Well done. All right, let's let him go.
There he goes.
Big Max is on. Oh, that's a nice fish. Get the net, Cuddles.
Sophie, come on.
Come on, get the net. Max, walk him around here. So give me the net. I'll get the net. You got the net? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Next, that's the biggest one so far.
It's pooping.
What do we got?
Here we go. Let's go eat.
Let's go eat indeed. Nice job. All right, looks like a pretty good place. Clean some fish for dinner. What do you say? We're gonna clean these trout in the creek, and but afterwards, rinse your fish off with some fresh water. I like to scrape the slime off them, the back of the blade. Put your thumb in that gill plate. Start with this, the anal fin, the anus down there, and then just come right on up. This out. You can just pull. Ideally, all of the guts come out. And then just take your thumb and run it along that bloodline. Clear all that out. That's a big fish. That's a big meal. There you go.
All right, let's talk about the rig we're using here. So we've got here one of my favorite ultralight weights. It's an 8-foot Okuma Salilo, and this is for 2 to 6 pound. I put fluoro on here. Again, you can see how clear that water is. Really important to use fluorocarbon and not mono. All right, I showed you that Okuma rig with the Salilo, and we got this pen reel on here. Let's talk about the setup. It's just a simple Carolina rig setup here that we've got. You can see here we've got a little egg sinker on here with a bead and our barrel swivel, and we're running that 4-pound test. You can go 4-pound test or 2-pound test, whatever you want. But this, my friends, that is the ticket. This is a Berkeley floating worm, all right? This is the ticket that's gonna get you on fish. I guarantee you, you throw this worm, you're gonna put fish in the boat, you're gonna put fish on the grill, and you're gonna have happy kids. So when there's a lot of pressure on these lakes, and your traditional Sierra slammers, you know, your different jigs, your spoons, your rooster tails, your Castmasters, your Thomas Boyans, when all those kind of, you know, typical lures that you like to throw aren't working, you go to this rig. I guarantee you 100% of the time, I'm not kidding you, it works 100% of the time. You're gonna catch fish, and you're gonna have some happy kids and happy family members, and you're gonna have a great time at campsite. All right, so we talked about that Berkeley floating worm. But what happens if you don't have those floating worms with you, but you maybe got some mice tails on you? And if you're going trout fishing, I know every angler usually has some of these in your tackle box. Make sure you've got some. Here's what you do. Take out one of these, and now I've just got these orange colored ones. I don't have any red ones. Take this mice tail. Let me get rid of that so you can see that. And all you're gonna do is cut that head off, and guess what? You've got yourself a floating worm, and this is gonna float just like that red worm that I showed you. They're the exact same thing. They're made out of the exact same plastic. The only difference is that red worm just comes without that round head. So cut your head off, rig that up. You can rig it through the head. You can go wacky rig style, but that's another solution. If you don't have any floating worms with you, but you've got some mice tails, you can do that, and you've got yourself a floating worm.
Days like this remind us why the outdoors with family matters. Quiets the noise of everyday life, slows things down, and pulls us closer together. But this trip wasn't just about fishing, it was about celebrating our Pop's 75th birthday, honoring the years we've shared together and showing him just how grateful we are for everything he does for us.
I would say that was practically a perfect day up there.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Unbelievable weather.
Yeah, because there a little bit of a breeze, but not. It didn't. It wasn't a problem. It was nice, and then it would die down, and then it'd come back a little bit. So it was awesome.
What's in the cup, Pop?
Water. It is actually.
So here's the family, to making memories in the wild and to many more adventures ahead. Thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road, down the trail, and on the water. And remember, the best stories are the ones we share.